What's up, everybody? It's the Chop Shop Podcast. Your boy DJ Jewels. We got DJ Nesto over here.
What up?
And we got my boy, high def artist, J-So is going to be with us today. You know,
Yes, sir.
filling in for Queen G. Shout out to Queen G, though. You guys already know what it is, man. Yeah. How you guys feeling?
You good, man?
Cool.
A little tired, but yeah, we
Yeah.
good.
Another
excited,
one.
man.
Yeah.
Another one.
Another one
Good
bites the
time.
dust. J-So's debut.
My debut.
Oh, snaps.
There it is, my debut.
He's gonna be
His
like Larry
first
King.
one.
He's
His
gonna be like Larry King live on this one. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna ask those crazy deep questions. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Damn.
Yo, so like I always say, man, this show is about giving its flowers to the ones who have been putting in the work in our community in the HD for so long. We had a long list of a lot of people that we're trying to get on, and it's not that easy to get people that we want to get. Sometimes it takes time.
hard.
Sometimes it's all about the
The right time.
the right time
moment.
and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Nesta know about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This guy right here, we are talking. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way: if there's anybody who has done anything productive in the high desert, anybody who has started brands, companies, music, album covers, photo shoots, and all that, this guy right here. This is the guy.
Yep.
This guy has been around for so long. He has put in so much work. This guy, if you see a dope logo in HD, 9 times out of 10,
It came from him.
This guy did it.
Right on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this guy is continuing to just grow his business. He's just he's doing his thing.
hustling. He's hustling,
He's
bro.
always hustling. You know
Getting
what I
that paper.
Every time I would see him in the streets, he said he was always moving. He always had a backpack on. He's always like networking, giving out flyers. Man, give it up to my boy Shaun Michael, aka Erupt, right here.
Hey,
What's
what's up, Erupt?
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Thanks.
good man. How you feeling, bro?
Long time coming. Pretty good.
Yeah, man. So glad you came, bro. Like I said, like
Yeah.
my goal when we started, putting the show together was like, there's certain people I got to get on the show. Made a long list. You were like,
You've been
there,
on
bro.
top.
You've been on there, man.
You got to be live every day.
Yeah.
You got to come on every day to get all of them.
Yeah,
pretty much,
exactly. Like low key, that high def logo, our very high def logo, Erupt made that. You know what I'm saying?
How long ago was that? Like
That had to been
5, 6 years?
yeah, 5, 6
Yeah.
years, bro.
Timeless.
5 or 6 years. There was a lot of stuff, man. Like, so I known you for a long time, bro. You know, we go back along. We've worked on a lot of things together and stuff like that. But I don't know you personally, and that's the whole point of this show. So I want to go back to the beginning. So you've been doing your thing in the high desert for so long, right? But where are you originally from?
Up here. Like where I born and raised?
Yeah.
Up here, high desert. Since
Really?
Forever.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying.
Dang.
Authentic,
Since
bro.
87.
Straight from the Ville.
They straight from the Ville. St. Mary's Hospital?
Yeah, I think I was St. Mary's. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, everybody's
That's
from
how
there.
you know you got that St.
Everybody's
Mary's.
from up
You got
there.
that St. Mary's stamp on you. You know what I mean?
Been Hesperia. It's funny because I haven't even lived like out of Hesperia. I've been in Hesperia my whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Same
Really?
side too. Same side on the right side over by like Rancho.
Oh, damn. This is your first time in Victorville?
No, I'm here all the time. I'm always out. I haven't moved
Yeah,
ever.
He's out
ever,
here.
yeah.
He lives over there.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved. He hasn't lived nowhere else
Yeah.
but his
Yeah,
fair,
that's
right?
right, yeah.
Just that same side. It's funny.
So that's dope.
Yeah, you're like me, man. I lived in Victorville my whole life until recently. I bought a house in Hellendale
Oh, yeah,
out there in the middle of
Way in the
nowhere. You know,
boonies.
in the boonies.
Oh yeah.
It's like going to Egypt over there, bro, when you're on the way over there.
We ride on camels over there.
Sandstorms and everything.
almost halfway to Vegas. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hills
Yeah,
have
man.
eyes over there, bro.
So that's what's up, man. So growing up out here your whole life, you know what I mean? So you've seen it all. You've seen the growth from where it was then to where it is now. What's your take on where the high desert is right now as far as like evolving, you know what I mean? In business and brands and everything. Like, what's your take on that?
It's blown up. I mean, I think on our street there's only like 5 houses back when we started.
Damn.
Like yeah, there'd be like a house like a couple blocks away would be another house. Now there's like houses everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's blown up. I mean, it's grown. It's businesses popping up. Obviously, that's why more keep coming up here. The big chain industries keep coming up here. So
Yeah.
it's getting bigger. It's blowing up. So just keep it going. Keep it happening. You know.
Yeah. And besides, the properties are super cheap up there,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Yep,
definitely.
yep,
it brings a lot of people from down there, from everywhere.
Yeah.
That's like half the people that don't want to go. They either want to go to LA, stop here, and then go to Vegas, or in between the two. So
Yeah.
they usually
Yeah.
pick up a house out here or something, or like
Yeah.
rent for a while.
Yeah, I just did a show in LA yesterday. I was a special guest, and he kept asking me like a million questions about the high desert. He's like, "So where is it at again exactly?" So Victorville is what? And I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's right when you're going to like Vegas and all that." He goes, "Okay, I think I've been there."
You got to go through here to get to Vegas.
Yeah.
They always get gas here and they don't remember.
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think I stopped through there though. I was like, yeah, you probably didn't, you know.
Maybe, yeah. Or got food.
You
like,
know you
like
did.
in and
They
out.
want to.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So what kind of kid were you growing up out here, bro? Because we all know the kind of kid. You got your troublemakers, you got your introverts. You know what I'm saying? You got your athletes. You know what I mean? What were you like?
It was like both. Like I didn't get into too much trouble, but I knew how to get into trouble and not get caught. I guess. Like, I
There
guess that's
you
what
go.
you can call it. Like
Yeah. That's the high desert sneaky stuff that we know how to
yeah.
do.
Like I mean, I was because I mean, obviously there's house parties and stuff up here, and
Yeah.
there's some people just went the bad way, and then I kind of like hung out with them, but not like fully got into it, and then I went to like college and everything, did the whole college thing, so kind of like straight, so it's like in the middle, I guess you could say,
Damn.
without incriminating myself.
That's right. Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, you don't want to say too much on here, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, but where'd you get your motivation? You know, to do the business that you do.
Just everything. Like, if it wasn't this, it'd been something else. But just seeing, I was saying, like, going to big cities, you see it, even on TV or anything, you just see ads or just anything,
marketing.
anything, just anything you see, like, and it's like it seems cool, and you want to get into it, and sometimes you get more detailed stuff like the videos or animation, and
Yeah.
because obviously simple stuff like Del Taco or whatever, you see like the signs,
Yeah.
but then you get more detail like Vegas, you see like all the fancy like hotels and all that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty dope, and then
Yeah.
I just got into it, and then
Just picked it up and went with it.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's not easy. I mean, not anybody can do it.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah. Everybody can try, and I mean anybody could do it, but to grow and actually get paid like full-time job.
Yeah, to do it.
That's why I tell people watch out if you're trying to do either a hobby or a full-time job, because
Yeah.
anybody can have a hobby, easy.
So
And
were you always like a techie person, like a kid growing up? Were you always into like technology and things like that?
Kind of. I mean, I was just always playing with computers and stuff because I had
Yeah,
one. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
when I was like
Yeah.
in 5th grade, like the first Mac that came out or something like that. And then from there, I just went to PC. And then I went to the only PC classes I took were just like electives in school just to pass my time. And then
Right.
I did design in there just for a little bit, even though I was doing it at home. I just did it to just take an easy grade because if I'm
Yeah.
going to school,
Yeah.
might as well just do my stuff at home and at school at the same time.
Yeah.
And same carried over to college. I did all my finals and stuff. I was doing projects for like either you guys.
Yeah.
And then I'd just say, hey, teacher, this is what I did for my project. And they'd give me an A on it. I'm like,
Right.
get paid and to get an A. I'm like, that's cool.
That's
So,
dope. That's
True
dope.
that, true
Shit.
that.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about PC. I remember when my dad brought home the first computer, bro, and it was like the AOL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The internet. It took. You remember that?
Yeah, that's that was
You
insane.
got mail.
You got mail.
You know, you had to pay for the minutes. You had to
Yeah,
pay
you
those
had to
minutes.
pay for
Yeah.
the minute, and then you couldn't use your phone while the computer was
you
on.
can hear the fucking dial tone and shit.
Yeah, that's old school.
We should bring one of those in, like an old school, and just sit it right here for nostalgia.
And my
you know what I'm
daughter
saying?
watches this show. I forget what it is, but he has one of those old school computers, and it's like
the
it-
Mac. Is it the Mac one that's all colored?
no, it's
Oh,
like
older
an
than that.
older than that, dog.
Like Doogie Howser?
Yeah,
Doogie
kind of
Howser used to use?
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's way old.
Yeah. So when did Erupt come about? Like, where did that name come from?
I've always like did stuff and just kind of came up with names and tried to do partnerships, and I just kind of did my own thing. I looked up a bunch of names because that's what no one gets. People come up with names all the time, and I'm like, did you actually look it up? And like 1,000 people have the name, and I'm like, I feel bad for them, but that's what takes the longest is research.
Yeah.
Like brand researching and all that stuff, and market research. It takes so long, and I think I spent like 5 years on actually the logo, 2 years on finding the name, and I just came up with it. And no one is using it for anything. They had like a clothing company. Obviously, Erupt is volcano, so they had like a volcano something like research center. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not me. So I went to the patent office, or the patent office, but the what is it? The trademark office.
Yeah.
I went and
Yeah.
looked it up online, and no one is using it. So I was like, that's cool. And
So
then
it took it was a process to get Erupt
to actually do
locked
it
in.
to do it legit. Like
To
if
do
you,
it legit.
Yeah,
To
Make
most
it a
people just
legit
pop.
business.
Yeah.
Most people come up with a cool name like King Designs. I'm like, there's like probably 10,000 of those.
Yeah,
At least
right.
in SoCal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just research takes a long time, but you need to do it if you actually want like a full-time business. So.
Yeah, so yours is yours. That Erupt is yours.
Yeah, like I mean, that's what I was saying. Somebody had like a clothing thing, but if you look, it can say when it expires, like on the patent off or the trademark thing, it says expired or out of date or whatever. So I was just looking at all of them just to make sure that no one was using it. And I just did the full research.
But is it Erupt that's yours, or is it Erupt Graphics?
Just
just
the graphics is mine, but I'm doing the full thing soon to get everything because I'm doing obviously the TV, graphics, the TV, the social network, and then what else? Printing. So I'm doing like the full.
A full patent
Yeah.
on everything.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
dope. That's dope. See, that takes time. Not everybody does that.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's why when I looked up and found the name by itself, I was like, nobody's using all of this. I kind of got lucky, I guess, just because no one's using for
That's
anything.
dope. That's
Yeah.
dope.
I can even do
That's
clothing if I
clever.
wanted to, so I can go like clothing, like, and that's what I was saying. Like, I was trying to come up with kind of like how Sony has Sony Music. Sony, they sell like stuff in Walmart, kind of like
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
So I was trying to do the same kind of concept.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
pretty
so,
smart.
so when you started doing your thing, you know, making designs and all that, who was some of the first people that you started doing designs for?
So people buy us. It's on MySpace. Like that's the
Oh, like
biggest
the
thing.
MySpace grind, you know what I mean?
MySpace
Yeah.
grind. That's back. In the
But
day.
that's what no one knows. Like that's when social media was actually good because you can talk
Poppin'.
to big companies. Like you can call Rockstar and hit them up on MySpace and they write you back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I was
yeah.
telling you with Kick, like you can't really talk to big companies that haven't actually write you back. It's
Right.
usually like
Yeah.
an automatic response or some like a support tech or somebody who's writing you back. You can never
Yeah.
get through to them. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, for the people that are listening out there, just give them a little list of what's all that you do.
well, for design, because I do design, content creation, I live stream, I do printing.
That's for your majors.
Yeah, like and then there's like subcategories too. Like I can do like social marketing and everything. So it's kind of all wrapped up depending on how you look at it. Like web
Okay.
design too, because you can consider marketing a bunch of things. Or you can consider
yeah.
design. Depends on how you look at it.
But I've seen you
Yeah.
do photo shoots.
yeah, photo shoots
And, like,
too.
I used to see you at
Dang,
all. I
you
used to
do
see you
it
at all
all,
kinds
bro.
of
That's
events.
like
Bro,
on the
I
side.
used-
He
Yeah.
does it all.
He'd be everywhere, bro. I'm telling you, I would see it, and me and Tor would be like, "There goes Shaun. There goes Shaun."
Well,
over
what
there.
happened?
Shaun."
What happened
Shaun Michaels.
is there'd be an event, and then no one would have photos of the event. So I'd like take or
So
like
you'd go over there.
or like somebody perform, like he'd be performing or somebody
Yeah.
perform, and they're like, oh, I don't have any photos of it, or I have a cell phone photo, but it's all like it sucked.
It's all
Yes.
blurry and shit.
Yeah, so I'd have to take it, upload it, and then give it to either the event organizer or the DJ or somebody, and that's kind of how I blew up on that side.
Yeah.
I don't even do it like full time. I just do it kind of like a hobby, just to have it when I need it. Because if I'm making designs and the event's like, hey, can you do my website? I'm like, do you have photos? Or I'll no. I'm like, yeah, well, I have them now.
Yeah, I got them. Some,
Yeah,
good,
so-
some good ones too.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I actually got him.
Yeah.
That's why I have like Kush
Yeah.
Talk. I've done that a couple of times with them. A
Kush
couple
Talk,
of
yeah.
the big festivals out here. I've done
That's dope. So
Yeah.
you're well known up here now.
Oh man.
more
Hell
so the
yeah.
company, not me, because like I nobody. They
Well,
know
I mean,
me
the way
sort
I
of,
see it
yeah.
is, your company's known. That's you, bro. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
regardless. I mean,
I just try and stay behind the scenes too because I don't want to like promote myself. I just want to promote
Right.
what I do.
Yeah.
Because then you could always like you could take so many things the wrong way, just like because how someone dresses or how someone is.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Or this and that. So I just stay behind the scenes and let it basically just if they don't call me and
Yeah.
I pick up the phone. Hey, what's up? Do you need? What do you need? Answer the phones and
I'm
emails and
professional.
stuff.
Professional. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
and go to meetings and stuff. That
Yeah.
just can't kind of lay low.
Now the
That's
one thing,
cool.
the one thing about you that made you, stood out from everybody else was you do the live streaming
Yeah.
design live where everybody
you doing it?
everybody can see it. See that I never seen anything like that before, and you've been doing that for a long time.
Since COVID.
Yeah, since COVID. Yeah,
Yeah,
but and
that's tight.
I just remember thinking like, damn, like that's different because like he's
You can actually watch your work
he's
done.
designing a logo for you, but other people
see
are
what-
watching and they're like, hey, that's
Yeah.
dope. How much would you do my logo for? Like it's like it's kind of like domino effect. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then the cool thing is cross promotion too, because
Yeah.
then if someone sees me doing your stuff, they're like, "Who is that?" And I'll tag your socials in the stream.
That's
And then
dope.
they'll follow you too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's
It's,
smart.
it's all networking, marketing. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why more people don't do it. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not easy. So
Like, did you learn all this on your own?
for going live, kind of like I watch videos on how to do it just to get as advanced as I am now. Because
Yeah.
obviously going live on a phone isn't as fancy as having like 4 cameras and
Yeah.
microphones
Yeah.
and lighting and sound and everything. So
Yeah. Do me a favor, Shaun, straighten that mic. Yeah, to you. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. My bad.
Cool. But yeah, it's crazy, man, because those live streams, they're so dope because like I've dealt with a lot of different graphic designers out here, and one thing I've always noticed, bro, is that they procrastinate and they're or not lazy, but like they just take forever to work on your stuff,
the
right?
return.
So you don't know
Yeah.
if they're really working on your stuff or not, right? You're like, hey, like, is my logo done yet, or is my shirts
yeah,
printed?
I'm
Up? Yeah.
almost
And they give you the runaround. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know
yeah.
that.
Yeah. It'll be. I'm working on it. It should
Yeah.
be done sometime this week.
But with him, you can't say that because he's doing it live. You know he's working on it.
yeah,
It's like it's almost done. I'm watching it being done.
Yeah, like he's doing it right now. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
I can't speak for everybody. I mean, it is what it is, and I mean, they might be busy, they might be backed up, they might only have like limited capacity. So it is whatever they got going on. It's cool, but at the same time, like that's why AI is kind of killing it for people. Because like how you said, some people might take like 2 weeks. AI does it in like 2 minutes.
Yep.
So people would just rather like sometimes they're even bypassing me to do it for themselves. I mean, which is cool, but at the same time they can't customize it and save the files and use them or whatever. They're just like a picture.
Yeah.
So as far as marketing goes, since you've been in the marketing business for so long, let's say like JSO right here, he's a young artist. You know, he's trying to, you know, develop a brand or whatever. What advice would you give a young artist like him, like as far as marketing and, you know, logos and stuff like that? Like what would you tell him if he's looking to go in that direction?
Depending on what he has now, just take time to look at what you need.
Yeah.
What fits kind of your style. That's the biggest thing. What fits your style? Because so many people's styles change too. Like one day they'll want this logo, and the next week they'll want this logo. So try and keep something that stays consistent for at least a while. Because if you look at, I don't know, like Del Taco, they changed their logo. I think I think the actual like thing is 10 years.
Yeah.
Is the usual or something like that. I have to look it up, but
it really doesn't change that much.
yeah. I mean, unless something happens or like they completely screwed it up and like people are yelling at them and they have a complete backlash of the public hates them for it, then they have to change it the next week. But just do that, and then for content, just make content. Depending on music, the biggest thing is content. One of the people I do watch is Gary Vee for sure, and he's always saying you should try at least doing like 10 posts a day on all the socials. So just to stay active.
Yeah. And that's a lot of work.
10 posts a day.
Well, like what's the
I
saying?
mean, I know people do more than that, but
I do like one every week or something.
Well, depending on if you want to blow up and where you're posting at, because he was saying like nowadays TikTok is for our age, Facebook is for like people 55 and up, and then you can market on Snapchat for people like him. Would market on Snapchat now.
Which is for younger people.
Yeah, so like the game always changes and everything's
I
changing.
never knew that. I never knew that Facebook was for older people.
I remember
TikTok
when it
is
was.
for us.
Well, they used to say, "Oh, Facebook is the older version of MySpace. It's for the old people."
What is?
I remember that when they were saying that.
It changes. It just changing. Like
And
I
they
said,
say, I know I see all these kids on there. I'm like, what happened? I thought it was for the old folks. You know what I'm saying?
even you can do ads on. Well, I don't know, because I don't think music people would be so good on LinkedIn, but they say for businesses go on LinkedIn and promote on LinkedIn and stuff. So it all depends on like what your target is. Yeah. What your business is, what your brand is. Because I think like depending on how you use Snapchat too, like some people don't like doing social too. Like so you might have to hire somebody to do it for you, or pay a friend or a neighbor or family to do it for you. Yeah. Because I mean, some people just hate posting. I get it.
Yeah, it's a lot. You know what I mean?
It's too much.
It's a lot, but but these people are turning it into their careers where that's all they do full time. You know what I mean?
That's.
And then they get their kids involved in it, their families in it. So it's kind of like, damn.
I get it, but I mean, damn, you're that bored. You don't got nothing to do.
But like they're saying the TikTok, because they have the shop on there now. It's like live sales like QVC is now.
Yeah.
They're saying some people will just make an account, kind of get known, and sell for like 5 hours a day, make a couple million in 5 hours.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in the wrong business.
We're
in the wrong business.
It's crazy to see that. It's just, I mean,
I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice when I go.
It's crazy how everything has evolved. You know what I mean, to how it is nowadays.
And I don't want to take credit for saying it. Like you can look up all these stats and everything. Just look up all the stuff blowing up. You ask ChatGPT if you need to, so you don't have to listen to me. You can argue with chatbots and stuff, but. The stats are out there, and it's just crazy to see all these like new ways, new media.
It's proven. It's facts. I mean,
so for someone like you who has done graphics and designs for so long, and then AI just comes in. I mean, AI has been around for forever, really.
Technically,
You know what I mean? Like it really has, but the way it's evolved now. But I would assume that like AI would hurt somebody like you or your business. What's your take on that?
In a sense, like I said, if people want things, because the biggest thing is everybody's like, I want something cool. You know, that's the biggest thing is everybody calls you like, make me something cool. What is cool? So then you just go to AI and type in what they want. And is this cool? Is this cool? So you have a bunch of styles, and then you could take what they asked for and just remake it and change like colors or whatever. So it kind of helps you. But then again, if they want to do it on their own, I mean, more power to them. They might still come back to you asking for you to like, hey, can you change this text to something else?
Right.
Which they can't do unless they actually have like an editing thing or know how to do it themselves. So.
But like you just said, just a few minutes ago, you know, AI, they make it right there. It's not like a file. They can't see. I mean, they can't.
Yeah,
They can't. It's not custom.
It's just an image.
It's just an
flat.
image.
yeah.
That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
Kinda like a
that's-
render.
That's a
Like a
difference.
render or whatever.
You know, you do it custom.
Yeah, you can't customize
scratch.
it. And some people do it. I mean, like some people, some bars and nightclubs might like it just because it's quick and they don't want to pay more money for a marketing team or pay designers
Yeah.
and stuff, which is cool. I mean, if they can get by with it and they blow
If
up,
it works,
I'm happy.
it works.
I'm happy.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'm happy for them. I'm glad they do. You know, like,
But it's not.
cool.
It's not unique though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not unique. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not something like you can't compare from that somebody makes out of the top of their head. You know, out of their
Well, I remember
Imagination.
Well, like me and Nesto, we went to 760 Designs. We went over there. Well, we know the homies over
Oh, yeah,
there, and they hand drew this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like he was like drawing it on paper. He gave us different sketches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I was saying. I was like, see, that's different because that's like custom.
Yeah, because he was asking us, okay, what do you want the logo to be like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want this, and how do you want it to look?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Or what do you
yeah.
want the lettering, or how do you want the lettering?
Yeah.
And he got all that information that we gave him,
Yep.
and he made 3 different designs.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how much like that would have cost. My guess is it does cost more because I'm just doing
Yeah.
like tattoos. When you go up to the
Yeah.
tattoo and you want a custom like ink made,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
hand draw it, you're paying a little bit more, which is cool.
Right.
But like that's why people come to me and usually they always like, oh, give it to me the cheapest cost you can, you know. So they always
Yeah,
complain
yeah.
about I don't want to pay this much, so
They
that's why
want
I
they
just-
want it cheap and they want it fast.
Yeah, and which that like you said, it might not have been faster unless they're that good where they can do it just
Yeah.
off the top of their head quick.
Yeah, exactly. Like that took like what, like a good week or two.
Yeah.
like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? But like you said, this AI stuff is like, boom, boom, here you go. It's
2
kind of
minutes.
like,
Or,
but
you
you know
know-
what though? Like I ain't gonna lie. Like AI is cool, but you could tell when something is AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually,
Big time.
Yeah, and something isn't. Like you know what I mean? Like when I see your stuff, that don't look AI to me. Like
Yeah.
that looks
No.
like real.
The usual time when
graphics.
I do it is like for background. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like if I need like a texture background or like even for like like girls on flyers.
Yeah.
Perfect example. I just so that way you don't get copyrighted. Nobody
Right.
complains to you like, hey, you use my photo, or somebody complains to you later on,
Yeah.
or some famous person comes or.
Hey,
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah,
ask
yeah.
permission. You know what I mean? Now you owe me.
That's the best thing to use it for, just like for stock images for people
Yeah.
or cars or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Just to
Perfect.
add in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Just
Yeah.
just random little elements. It's the best thing in the world. I love it. Even for video, like you can have video now, so
Yeah.
everything.
dope.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm tapping into the AI thing a little bit
Oh, yeah.
more, you know, and it's cool. But I'm still like, man, like you said, tattoos. Pretty soon, there's not gonna be tattoo artists there no more. It's gonna be a machine that's gonna be tattooing your arm.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even gonna tattoo anymore. It's just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
print it on your arm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be like a printer just sketching it all over
Yeah,
your arm.
hell
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
man.
They do have that. They have like AI, like a tattoo thing that shows like it just comes up with designs that you can send to them. I don't know if it's like editable.
Yeah.
But you can give them like an idea of what you want, which that's kind of cool for AI to do anyway.
Yeah.
For
Can they make
tattoos, that's a good example for tattoos. Like if you want kind of like an idea, you can be like, hey, this is kind of dope. Add to it, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's like then we go back to the whole thing that it's not unique. You know?
Well, no,
Right,
like
right,
when you go to the
authentic.
artist and say, hey, this is kind of what I have an idea of. Just add to it with
Yeah.
your, like how the guy
and
sketched
they do their thing on it.
Yeah, on top
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause
feel it. I feel it.
people have a hard time explaining what they want. You know, like I said, when you call, I want something cool. What is cool? Like,
Yeah.
cool could be.
Cool to me is this.
Yeah, it might not be
I mean,
cool to you. Might not be cool to him or
Well,
to me or
that's
to
how
you.
it is when we DJ, because people will come up to us and they be like, "Play something good," and I'm
Yeah,
like,
what's
what
good?
the hell's good? Like,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of good shit out
I've
there.
been playing everything good. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
old-
good to you? Like, be specific. You
Or they're
gotta
like,
be
play some
specific.
old school. I'm like, well, there's a lot of old school. What's old school, bro? Like,
60s, 70s,
Yeah.
50s.
Elvis, well, Elvis.
yeah, like you want me to go back to the Beatles or what? Like,
Yeah.
what's cracking? Like, you know,
Completely old school.
Beach
yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like you said, people have a hard time. It's because people have ideas and they have like imagination, but they don't know how to bring
Express
it
it.
out.
They don't
That's
know
why
how.
like graphic designers, you guys are artists too.
Take it from you,
You
and
know
try
what I
and
mean?
try
Yeah.
and try and
Trying
bring
to bring it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've been
yep.
really big on that, man. We've been really trying to like showcase people and let it be known like what they do is art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJing, like in a real way, that's an art if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
Graphic designing, you know what I'm saying? Tattooing or like even like construction, bro. Like,
Everything.
like stuff like that. Like a lot of it is an art, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what's up, man. So anybody that wants to get into the graphic design business or marketing business, what advice would you give them? Give them the pros and the cons.
Well, I mean, I'll do design. It's kind of hard. Okay, so like, it depends on what kind of design. Like, if they just want to do for their own personal stuff or whatever, or if they want to like make money at it. like I said, because hobbies, anybody can have a hobby. Do it. Do a hobby, and if you get paid to do it and keep growing it, where you can quit your day job, that's when you've kind of made it. That's when you've kind of made it.
Yeah.
You can start charging for it and retire off of it. So, just like a lot of people say on channels, just keep creating, keep coming up with stuff, keep making cool stuff, and like you've seen that banana. What is that banana taped to a wall?
Yeah.
So for how
yeah.
much? Like 5 million.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like
That's
you would not have bought that.
Yeah, hell no.
But somebody did, so
Yeah.
you never know. Like your stuff, even artists, even music people, you might not blow up in the U.S., but in Japan, you're sold out.
Yeah, it's blowing over there. It's popping over there.
So don't stop. Don't limit yourself. Don't stop. And that could go for marketing too, I guess. But for design or even anything, painting, whatever it is, just don't stop creating. Always post. Just don't stop.
And I would think too, like think outside the box, like as far as like marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
You got your basic marketing promotion stuff, but when you could think outside the box on how to like come up with different ideas, that's what always is like.
That skin thing that they had on, what was that? That skin doll.
Oh,
thing
right
that
here,
was on this?
the
disgusting.
teddy bear.
Well, that had to have been marketing, dude.
yeah,
That had to have
that's
been marketing.
crazy.
That had to have been, or like Steve-O, how he tapes himself to highway signs, or
Oh
or,
yeah.
Oh,
or no,
yeah.
it's not, or not. Steve-O, yeah, Steve-O.
Yeah, Steve-O, yeah, Steve-O.
he taped himself to the what 405
Billboards,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
billboards.
I mean, that's marketing.
So what happened with that teddy bear? It wasn't real, right? It was.
No, the guy came on. The guy came on and he spoke about it. The creator spoke about it and
Yeah.
said that he made it, and that a week before that he had somebody purchased it and it was delivered to Victorville.
Okay.
He's like, that's my creation, And a week before that, it did get sent out to Victorville.
And
So it
on
wasn't
all,
no Jeffrey Dahmer
and
stuff.
he has on all the
No.
news stations. He's on every news station across the United
Yeah.
States right now.
All
That's
right.
promotion.
Free marketing promotion right there.
Yeah, because he does horror.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
specializes in horror
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Oh, it
effects,
looked
and
freaky.
effects
Yeah,
and makeup.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he definitely scared some people with
Oh
that.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Everybody was tripping, you know.
I mean,
did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. That was
Everybody had
disgusting.
to.
Dude
I was like,
got
what am I looking
arrested.
at?
Did
That
he?
put the teddy bear there. He got
Oh.
arrested.
Don't get your girlfriend one of those teddy bears
Oh,
for
yeah, no.
Christmas or
Or
her
you know
birthday.
what?
Nothing like that. They
Maybe,
gonna do that.
maybe I might. Who knows?
It's not a great idea,
No,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. But watch tomorrow. That guy's gonna be hitting up, and he'll be backed up selling for
Yeah.
millions next week
But
because
like,
of
what?
it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or not even, or that, or they're people that are into that are gonna know where to look him up and see what he has,
Yo,
That's
to
crazy.
sell.
exactly.
And that teddy bear went for $160 just to put it out there, dude.
Really?
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who's gonna spend $160
See, I'm
and
not.
set the teddy bear at a gas station?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, thinking outside the box, but
Yeah.
damn,
That's
I was
That's
thinking
working,
outside the
though.
flesh.
That's wasting money, dog.
Yeah, that's as far outside as you can think of the box.
Yeah.
For
I remember one time. You remember E. Vargas, Stevan Vargas, way back in the day.
Shout out to E. Vargas.
Yeah, shout out Everlasting Entertainment.
Hell yeah.
When we were doing our thing, man, this is back when record labels were, popping, independent labels and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were going to start shipping out our music to these big record labels like Interscope and Universal and all that.
Yeah.
And sometimes people send their music in like packages, boxes or whatever.
Yep.
And we were going to send it in a treasure chest.
Yeah.
a real live treasure chest, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So just imagine like you're an A&R.
You're opening up gold,
yeah,
bro.
you're an A&R at Universal, and you
What is
you
this?
get a package delivered to you, and it's a treasure chest, and you
Yep.
open it, and it has our CD in there, our posters, and
Exactly.
everything in
That's
there.
dope,
But that was thinking outside the box.
it's
you know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
those steakhouses that do the same thing in Vegas. How they bring it to you like some gold looking thing.
Oh yeah. They call fancy.
in a suitcase or
Yeah.
like a money bag or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just all
Yeah.
market. That's how you blow up though. Like is the marketing
Sprinkle
of it.
that gold.
Yeah, that guy too. Yeah, like yeah. That's a whole other topic.
See, that's crazy. Yeah.
Well, you like I said, creative. You know
It's
what I mean?
that's really thinking outside the box.
Yeah, we were gonna put like a bottle of like champagne in there. And shit,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? So just
Oh,
to
yeah.
wine and dine them. You know, while they look
Damn.
at our shit.
Exactly. That's another thing, Gary Vee. I always take notes from like all the big marketers and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's always like, when you do business to make a sale, come back and see what they like. So if they like a sports team, get them that jersey signed and send it back to them. And
Dang.
you got deals all day long like that.
Yeah.
And people come back to you, or like if you buy or somebody's selling a house or whatever, you partnership, whatever, come back to them with something they like and just pay attention to what they like.
And
I'll,
then
like,
send them that.
just like depending on what it is, like it could be like a
Little gift.
Pokemon thing, like some Pokemon
Yeah.
thing, like with oh god, what's his name? The fighter, how he likes all those Pokemon, but he got
Jake Paul.
like that, yeah.
No, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
All of that.
Both of
type
them, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
they're
that-
both into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of it. Yeah, like people like how they go like they'll go out to like some of his fights or something, and I have like something rare card, and they'll show it to him, and he'll pull him up on stage or something. It's just the same type
See,
of
that's
stuff.
dope because that you're recognizing something. You're paying attention to detail.
Exactly.
Like you're paying attention to what they like,
Yep.
and that people like that.
That's
I
how you
mean,
build a relationship.
Yeah,
Relationship
I mean-
marketing. That's what it is.
That's when they're like, "Hey, this guy knows what he's doing. Like,
yeah.
he knows he's paying the customer attention. Making the customer satisfied."
It's not a paycheck. When it's on a paycheck and you actually get personal with them,
Yeah.
that's what sells.
Exactly.
Hey, I think it's time for shots fired.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Shots fired, baby.
All right, this is a segment.
Jaso, you ain't
take my water
participating
shot.
with no alcohol.
There's some
buddy.
water right there,
I'll
bro.
take my water
It's called Nestle Shots
He's
Fired.
drinking some holy water.
We give a shout out to anything positive, anything that we achieved.
Yeah.
It could be anything, any success. You want to give a shout out to a family member
Sure.
or just something that you've done in your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever you want to get off your chest, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
if you want to give flowers to somebody, this is your chance to give them their flowers.
Be here all day. No,
Why the hell not? Why the hell not? There we go. Damn.
I'll say some of that too.
I'm gonna get a straw for this shit.
I know. Little mini ones. You know?
Yeah, give me a little mini one.
Martini straw.
Jay, so you got H2O in that cup, bro?
Apple juice.
Let me smell it.
Mom, Dad, if you're watching it, it's the water. It's the water.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so what we do is everybody kind of goes down the line and they kind of give a little shout out, whatever, say whatever. So Jay, you're up, bro.
So I want to give. Well, my water shot goes out to all the outer box thinkers, the ones
Yeah.
that are thinking out the box. Because you see a lot of stuff today. A lot of people just piggyback off of each other's ideas and all that. But when you're original and you have that idea, which is outside box thinking,
Yeah.
you got it.
And don't be afraid to take chances on something that's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of that.
I know.
You know what I mean? They really are. They're like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
might be kind of weird. It's like, so what? Just do
Like
it.
live
And that's
streaming
the thing.
podcasting. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Afraid to go live in front of a camera. I mean, it does suck.
Yeah,
but
yeah, hell yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like it appeals to
Yep,
an audience. You're gonna have an audience.
yep, exactly. I like that one.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Dang, right on the spot. All right, my shout out goes to. This is gonna be off the topic. My shout out goes to Snap-on and Mac Tools
Nice.
for giving us the good quality tools that we need. Me as a mechanic.
Mac is good.
Mac
Yeah.
Tools. I mean, this is a shout out to you guys. Thanks for supplying all the good, tools and wrenches and everything you guys do.
There you go. There you go. For all you handyman, all you handyman
Yeah.
people out there, mechanics, We got to get them a sponsor for
Hey,
that.
I'm trying,
have
bro,
to make
I'm
us
trying.
be a sponsor. All right, so for me, I'm going to give a shout out to the Turntable Takeover show on Urban Soul TV. I was a guest on their show last night, and it was dope.
Nice.
So basically, you remember Rap City, the basement?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like that, but for DJs and DJs only.
Oh,
So the
that's
DJ
dope.
comes, he does a little set, and then the interviews the DJ, and it's dope. You know what I mean? And so big shout out to them. Big shout out to Urban Soul TV. My shot goes to y'all, man. Thank you guys for having me on the show yesterday, for sure. All right, Erupt, you're up, bro.
I have to say the HD or at least the solid ones in the HD that haven't like abandoned it so far.
Yeah.
You guys, family, friends, my girl, dad's everything, creator, God, all that.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be here. Just all the partner sponsorships and friends.
I love it. I love it. All right, man.
All right, man. Well,
Cheers.
All right.
Here we go.
That's burning.
Yeah, take it easy on that H2O.
Ooh.
I got to cut you off on that. No more water.
No
for-
more apple juice.
Yeah, no. Hey, man, I'm glad you brought that up right now because
Oh yeah.
I was going to bring up, you made a post about that on Facebook a couple years ago, I think, about a year ago. What you just said about how a lot of people, you've seen a lot of people abandon the HD. They've kind of done their thing.
Yeah.
And then they
Move
take
on.
off, and then they don't come back. They don't do nothing like that. What did you really? Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? Because that post went kind of viral. I remember when you did that. A lot of people chimed in on that,
It's
and they
not-
agree with you.
It's just, I don't know. you can't like lose the past, I guess. You know, can't
Right.
forget who you were or what you are. Like Eminem, dude. Eminem's the fucking best example of
Yeah.
that. Like, I mean, he might have not wanted to give away everything that he did, but you can't forget like entirely the whole thing. You can maybe exclude 10%, like I said, if you got caught up doing some shit, you don't want to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And you want to disappear sometimes.
yeah, like yeah. So just remember where you came from.
Don't
Who helped
deny.
you? The bridges, like don't burn every bridge. You know, I mean, some
Right.
bridges they just can't be repaired, but
Yeah.
that's any I think that's any city though. Like
Yeah.
not just the HG, but any city or any famous person,
Where you're
artist.
from, where you're from and
Yeah.
stuff. You can't forget where you're from.
Yeah, or
I mean-
friends and stuff. Yeah, because you see that all the time. Like these big famous people, like I was friends with you in high school, now you don't talk to us, and you just like don't say hi to us at any shows. It's like dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
messed
I
up.
remember when you made that post, and it was real. And then you mentioned some people too. You even mentioned me, which I appreciate that. You mentioned a lot of, like Danny Boys. You mentioned a lot of like key people.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm glad that you said something like that because,
Yeah.
like I said, you've been here for so long, and you've seen from the beginning. And I was like, yeah, see, like he's speaking the truth on that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people come and go too.
Yeah.
They're here and they do their thing, and they want to get out.
Yeah.
And they don't want to come back. And I'm like, I could see that, I understand that, but at the same time, I'm like, you can't forget about what started you or where
Yeah.
you got your niche from. Like you gotta
Represent.
represent, you gotta stay true to your roots. You know what I mean? Like that's for sure. So that's my thing is like I'm glad when you said that, man, I was like, that's dope that you tapped into that.
And like you said, I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you want to move out, if you want to, not come back, that's fine. But like you said, represent. You mean?
Yeah.
Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where it all started from. You know what I mean? A lot of people are, I don't know for some reason, they're ashamed. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Like, we all have, we all came from somewhere. I mean, we didn't all grew up in gold and, lusciousness and, all this. I mean, we all started from the bottom. You mean?
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be no reason why we should be, be ashamed from where we came from.
Me and Jason were just talking about that on the way over here, because shit is starting to pop off on a social media type of way.
Yeah.
And which is cool. I love it. But we were just talking about that. And I said, look, man, this foundation was built, well, not built, but it was started to get built a long time ago. Like these doors have been opening up to wherever the high desert is now. It didn't just happen now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This has been
Going.
around, but we didn't have social media back then to really show and talk about it,
Yeah.
or podcasting like this, like what
Yeah.
we're doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have that back then. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Not at this level. So it was kind of like, that's why I wanted to have people like you on this show. That's why we created this show.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Yeah.
could really talk about, bring the new people, what they're doing, but also bring in the people
They've
who
been
have
here.
been doing it and really like trailblazers. You know
Right.
what I mean? So that's why I'm like, man, gotta get Erupt on here because he could talk about this stuff.
Just wait till you go live, and then you can, like I said, take phone calls and stuff. It's
Yeah.
just a whole other level.
Yeah.
Let's say if somebody did move out and they can't make it, but you can video call them, have them on the show, and do
Yeah,
the same
call.
type of thing.
Yeah, pretty soon that's gonna be dope. Pretty soon we're not even gonna be we're all gonna be robots. So there's gonna be a robot Nesto, a robot DJ Joels. You know what I mean?
Call you on or some of
Yeah,
your one of those
you know what
tech
I mean?
companies. Yep.
Yeah.
Me going to the podcast.
Mr. Roboto.
They got that. They got it. I mean, there's crazy stuff out
Yeah,
there.
there is, bro. I know, like when you go to like Tom's and then a robot comes and brings you your food and
Yo.
stuff
No,
like
yeah,
that.
you got those robots around the mall. They're like cops and stuff. They got
Oh, yeah.
cameras all around.
RoboCops.
Yeah, RoboCop, bro.
Those dogs too, those little dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
seen
those warehouses now that
Yeah.
there's a lot of car manufacturers that don't even use
Crazy.
people. They it's
Yeah.
all driven by robots.
Well, now they got the robot girlfriends out there. You see those?
They've kind of had
Those
them.
been out.
But the more
Well,
advanced
I
ones
know
and
they
stuff,
were.
Those been out,
Well,
dog.
they weren't robotic.
Where
Though.
you
They
at?
were more like just like
Jello.
the more advanced ones.
They were more Jello.
They were more like balloons.
He doesn't want to actually talk back to you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Man, just
yeah.
talk back.
Yeah, I wonder.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if this one will like argue with you and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious to see like what would happen.
That's still kind of weird though. I mean, that's
Like imagine you walking down the street, and
Hell
you
no.
see homie walking down the street holding a robot's hand, buying
It's all
her,
nice.
buying,
No.
buying her
It's all-
Starbucks and
it's all
stuff.
nice
No,
face.
they-
You can see the brain in the back.
No, they have that. I don't know what news.
But what if you didn't charge her? What if you didn't charge her all night? You're walking down the street and she just
Yeah, that'd be a
she
heavy-
just she just kind of just stops. You know what I'm saying?
Equipment to be carrying back.
Yeah, then you gotta put her over your shoulder. And
You ain't putting that over your shoulder, bro. It's
No,
gonna be
they
too heavy.
got that. This dude actually said he like went. Well, there's a couple of them. One I was watching, he said that his robot chick is having a kid. And
I seen that. I seen that.
damn.
I seen that.
What
I
is
seen,
it, a-
I seen
what is
the
it, a
robot
hard drive?
ones where they carry the kid.
Well, he was telling his mom, he's like, Mom, this is mine, and well, I don't know what he named the chick. I don't know, but he's like, this is mine and her baby we're having.
Dang.
I'm like,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying, dude. So
Well, all
like,
right.
Where did that come from?
there's crazy. That's touching on my point. Like you never know. Like
Yeah.
you never know what someone will do with what you make.
That's
For
crazy.
creating,
man.
like
I mean,
saying, like when you're creating music,
Those
or
people,
whatever.
Yeah.
those people really thought outside the box.
Yeah.
Your music might end up in an adult video somewhere. You don't even know about
True
it.
that. Yeah, true.
And just make sure you can pay though.
Yeah, for sure. Especially on
robots
the,
pop.
especially on the good scenes.
You got them robots twerking over there on Joel's music.
Oh yeah, man. That'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
No freak offs here, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn.
Oh, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, think about it, man. Like the Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons back in the day? Like they're really trying to recreate all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Oh.
yeah, that's the trip, bro. You know,
Or
the
Disney.
Simpsons was always telling the
Syndrome
future.
always tells the future, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Disneyland and all that too, like all those,
Disneyland.
or all
Yeah.
those parks or
Yeah.
Universal.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They got it, yeah.
So I want to get into the streaming thing, man, because like streaming, I feel like it's pretty much going to take over just about everything. You know what I mean? Because
Streaming's
like
popping.
Yeah, well, yeah, like even like podcasting and streaming, like everything, graphic designing, you're streaming, like radio pretty much died
stream-
from
yeah.
streaming. Now you got like the iHeart radios and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like, what's the hustle for streaming? Like how much do people really make off of streaming that people don't know about?
Do you want the high end, like the famous people?
Yeah, I want like the high end. Like how much are they making just off of like streaming? You think?
Like content.
So like,
Yeah.
do you know like,
anything that you stream?
do you know any famous streamers that you like know of off the top of your head?
Nah, not really.
That one family.
I mean, I know a lot of like YouTube.
No, like YouTube,
Oh, like YouTubers.
like creators, like so Jack Doherty, or okay,
Oh yeah, I seen them. My kids watch it.
XQC. I think they said he makes 500,000 a month.
No way, bro.
Or a couple months. It's like within a monthly period. So I don't know if his like I don't know what his contract is, but that's just off of his like viewers donating. I don't know about his ad sponsorships because you can also get paid through like companies like Nike
yeah.
putting your ads on.
Yeah.
So that's just I think off of just his viewers and donations. Yeah, all this you can look up. So if I'm wrong, look it up. I'm just saying like that's like a guesstimated of what
It's an example.
that. Other ones. Tim the Tap Man, like they had a company called Mixer, which I think was like just a, like I don't know exactly what it was, what they're trying to go into. I think they're trying to do live streaming, but he said that he was on Twitch, and they wanted to get him over there, and he was supposed to get I think 25 million just to switch.
Damn.
But what sucks is you have to take all your people that follow you to a whole new platform, which sucks.
Wow.
But
That's a lot of people.
That's
but
crazy.
25 million. Imagine someone just say, hey. Move out of the high desert for 25 mil. You're like, God damn.
Right.
Take
Sorry,
over.
I'm gone.
It's just crazy. But yeah, like I think he had a big following of like a couple, like I don't know if it's 100,000. I have to go back and look at his exact
that's a
things back in
lot
that
of
day.
people,
but,
bro.
But it's all about the followers and viewers, and that's
Yeah.
what no
That's
one
how you
gets.
know who's really loyal, who's not.
It's just crazy
Yeah.
today. Like what is entertaining to people these days? Because like Instagram, people
Yeah.
go live on Instagram all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they literally just ain't doing shit. Like they're on there
Yeah.
just going live,
They're just
and
chilling,
a
bro.
girl's just like there doing her hair, like
Yeah.
putting her makeup on, or a guy's just kind of just chilling, and there's just like views are coming in. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Like
Yep.
back then, like we needed a lot more to be entertained than that. Now,
Yeah.
like people just they see
They just
someone go
watch
live and
somebody.
they just watch, or
Yeah.
you see someone like walking going live, like oh yeah, I'm just walking, like and they're
Or
just
filming something,
yeah, just
yeah.
filming, and it's really nothing really, and you're kind of just like, damn, that's crazy how like things have just changed, bro. Like as far as entertainment wise, attention span, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the 15-second reels are 30. Some are 30, some are 15, some are 10.
Yeah.
But just like those little reels on the Facebook or Instagram
Yeah,
or
little quick ones.
Yeah,
They make money.
That's what
People are intrigued. They want to see more.
That's
Yeah.
what the leading marketing is usually those. I think it's like on all platforms. Those are usually
Yeah.
the top ones.
Yeah.
I watched a short film on Netflix the other day. I forgot what it was, but it was super dope. But it was only 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm thinking like, man, how you gonna like what can you do in 15 minutes? Like,
you do a lot.
And I watched it and I was into it for that whole 15 minutes, bro.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
was like, that was sick.
Yep.
Maybe want to watch it again because I'm like, I feel like I didn't watch enough, but I did.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So people are starting to understand and realize how you can create dope content in such a short
Period of time.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Compared to what's back then.
And then that's what I was saying, like this, you just take this, like, let's say if this video is like 50 minutes long, hour long, you take and cut it up. They have AI that even cuts up the highest points. So like it'll follow, like the AI will spot the highest viewer or the highest reaction points, cut it
Yeah.
up into little like 15-second videos and
And
post
make the
it.
reels. That's what you use, no?
Yeah. I use the Opus clip
Yeah.
and it
Yep.
does all
There
that.
you
And
go.
you
Yeah.
can edit stuff like that. You
Yep.
can add other clips and pictures
Yep.
in there. It's
Yep.
pretty dope, you know. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it don't. I feel like still like it's in the early stages of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You know, probably 5, 10
That
years
just-
from now,
that
it's going
just
to be.
That's just a start.
Yeah, this is just the
Yeah.
beginning.
They,
Oh, yeah.
they,
You know
they
what I
haven't
mean?
even released their full potential.
Yeah,
And that's just one of them too.
Yeah.
And they might be on like the version 1, and like
Right.
10 months it'll be like version 12, and like it does 10 other
Yeah,
things.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
AI.
crazy.
AI is just like I hate it, but I love it. I hate how much you almost have to like forget what you know
Yeah.
and relearn everything.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but then at the same time,
Takes you to a whole different world, to
it
a whole
replaces
different level.
school, college. It basically replaces everything.
But
you
I would
knew.
feel like people like you who have, you know, been, you know, involved in the tech world, that it would come a little bit more easier and faster to you guys. You guys have a more faster understanding than
Yeah.
someone like
Me or you.
us. Like we're barely jumping into it and we're
Yeah.
kind of like, whoa, like
you do this,
Yeah,
or how
you
you
know what I
do
mean?
that.
So like hopefully I would assume that people who have kind of been doing things like that
Mm-hmm.
they kind of have a faster understanding of things. You know what I mean? Is that how it is for you?
To be honest, if you could, as long as it takes you to learn how to do Facebook, is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's basically the same amount of time. On
Yeah, because
how-
my parents cannot work Instagram at all, bro. Like they think it's like the hardest thing ever, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for real? Like,
That-
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But
But at the same amount of time, though, because all it is just typing out a prompt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can go on Chat GPT, tell it what you want it to do, and then copy what it does in that, and put
Copy
it in
and
another
paste.
in another program.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you don't know how to use the other program, like you said, Opus Clip.
Yeah.
Go to GPT and be like, how do I use this? Make it for me, and then just paste it into Opus Clip and does it for you.
Right.
Yeah, it does it automatically.
So you use one and to go to the next one, to go to the
That's
next one.
dope.
So it just
Yeah.
chains them all together
Yeah, yeah.
almost.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So what is the overall vision that you have for Erupt Designs or your company? Like what's the overall vision you got for this?
It's in the middle or almost on the end stage. Like I said, there's a social network that is up. I just got to figure out the bugs with it. Either that or ditch the app that I'm using and just build it completely from scratch. But that take a long time, a lot of time and money, which, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, unless I pitch the idea to somebody like huge that wants to like team up. But there's a social network that's going to combine all of it together. The live stream, the design, the printing, the social network, which is going to house all the, like, basically, instead of having like people have profiles, there's going to be business profiles. And let's say like LG has a new product coming out, they're going to select people from our social site to test their stuff instead
That's
of like
dope.
and that's like I have that in the works, and it's also going to be the same. There's three points on it. Basically, there's going to be like VIPs, and there's confirmed pages like the check mark. I have that, and there's going to be like VIP pages for businesses. Like stage 1 is just basically saying, "Hey, check us out."
Yeah.
Stage 2 is the usual, like, "Hey, check us out if you use our discount code or promo code on
Yeah.
checkout." And stage 3 is like I was saying, which can be converted to bands too, where they're going
Right.
to say, "Hey, you're on the social site with us. You can get exclusive music. You
That's
can
dope.
get exclusive tickets to our concert or our event. You can get exclusive TVs or whatever, or discount TVs, or if we have like, you know, Lay's has new chips or Pepsi has like a blue Pepsi coming out.
That's
We
dope.
want to test it. You
New
can pick from
products.
product testing, all that stuff.
Tight.
And the
dope.
other flip side of that is usually companies spend like, I think, let's just say 10 million or 5 million on Facebook or Instagram to post social media ads. But if you look up right now, you can Google or look at GPT and ask which is more responsive, an ad or an ad that's going to give away something for free. And the way we want to do is say, if you join our site, we're not going to have them posting like actual social media ads. We're going to say, hey, give away stuff for free. So like give away 100 free phones if you're LG. And then people are obviously going to follow you more and quicker
of
and
course,
faster.
of course, yeah.
Because there's an incentive to it. So
Yeah,
That's
they're
dope.
going to get something out of it.
yeah. And they said there's usually like, I think it's like a 5-to-1 ratio of people clicking more on giveaways than just like
Yeah,
a, hey,
they-
check me out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's say if you did like, hey, I'm DJing, I'll give away my free CD, or hey, I'm DJing, give away a free shirt. Click now and you could win or something. They're gonna usually
They're
click
going to
more.
click, yeah.
That's dope. That's
Now-
dope. Well, we appreciate you, man, coming, bro. I've been wanting to sit down with you for a while and just to kind of, you know, promote the Erupt brand and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that, because you promoted our brands for so many. You
For
helped
so
us promote
long.
our brands for so long.
Oh,
Now I'm
always.
like, well, it's time to shine light on the guys behind the scenes that help create this stuff.
Give the
you know what I'm
flowers.
saying? So we
Always.
appreciate you, man. I consider you one of the top dogs out here. You're definitely one of the best as
Out
far
here.
as this is designing and marketing and all that. You're definitely one of the best. You've been for a long time. One thing I love about him, bro, is that like anytime I hit him, it doesn't matter what time it is.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
He replies back. He starts work. Me and him have gone back and forth a lot of times, like at 3 in the morning.
You join my live. You join my live, and like sometimes I think you have, yeah.
Yeah.
You join my
Like,
live,
we've done that a lot of times, and I'm like, man, and
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
no.
hold on, it's 4 in the morning. Sean's up.
He's working.
like,
He's
how about
working.
this? How
He's
about
hustling.
this? Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo, like you ain't gonna find nobody else like him out here
Yeah.
that does that. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to not have business hours, but I kind of like it because that's
Yeah.
the other thing about live streaming. I could go live now, and someone back east might be watching.
Yeah.
That's on a different time, or someone in
see it.
China or overseas,
Yeah.
and they're on a completely opposite time schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're up, we sleep. So I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
I hate
super
that.
dope, super
No.
dope.
Now, where can they find you at?
Erupt Studios, Erupt TV, Erupt Graphics on either IG, Facebook, Kick, or YouTube, or Erupts is not up, like the social network. Hopefully to have that back up soon. I just gotta see if they're gonna fix the bug on it. But
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Dope. Well, let's make some noise for Shaun Michael, man.
Hey.
Erupt came through, dropped us
It's
some
been
gems.
a long
you know what I'm
time,
saying?
bro. We've been having you on that list for a long
Yeah,
time.
man,
We finally
yeah.
got you on here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Like
what's
we
up.
always say, it's
Definitely.
not a one and done. You know what I mean? When you come to the Chop Chop podcast, your family. So
That's right. That's right. So now you're part of the alumni, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So you guys already know what it is, the Chop Shop podcast. Make sure you guys check us out on Urban Soul TV. We're also on Roku TV, Apple TV, Fire Stick TV. A lot of TVs. If you got a TV, you can watch us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
wherever
So
you're at.
You guys already know what it is, man. Big shout out to J-So
Yes,
sitting
sir.
down with us, High Def Entertainment,
J-So.
Rafa
High
Def.
Productions. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Show love to Rafa, our boy. You know, him beautiful setup here. And yeah, man. So check us out. Peace.
peace.
Later.